Hey, what's up, guys? It's Rashab. So, it's been a while since I've uploaded, but I guess there's kind of a good reason for it. So, today I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on the new Tesla Model S. Let's get started. So, let's give a bit of information as to what we know about the new Tesla Model S. Now, I'm no Tesla fanboy myself. I love Tesla and their products. We'll talk about the new Tesla in a second. So I'm gonna currently head up to their website right now. So the new Model S the new Tesla Model S comes with the new Plaid, the new Tesla Model S Plaid, with hold up a second. So it has three versions. You got the long range, which has about an estimated 412 miles, top speed about 155 miles, and a claimed 0 to 60 time in 3.1 seconds. The Plaid has about 390 miles, 200 miles per hour top speed, and a 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds. However, you step up to the Plaid Plus, you get 520 miles of range, plus, I don't know if it's true or not, top speed's 200 miles an hour, and 1.9 seconds 0 to 60. And I will say that is pretty impressive for a mid-sized sedan, for like a sedan like Tesla. But you kind of think about when you think about it, cars, electric cars have that instant torque. The moment you put your throttle. So I'm guessing it's probably gonna have a quick throttle response. So that's just the basic overview. And the new Model X should have a similar shape. So now let's talk about the interior. We'll talk about my thoughts in a second. Well, actually, we're gonna start right now. So, here are my thoughts around the new Tesla Model S. All right, so let's move on to the exterior. So, exterior styling. I mean, it doesn't look like it had much updates. Maybe excepting like a new. It seems like they put like a new bumper on and all that stuff. But I don't know. The thing about it, it just doesn't look expensive enough. You look at the Mercedes S Class, really any generation, or you know, or any car that costs $140,000. Maybe go with the Cadillac. Let's go with the Cadillac Escalade, which is similarly priced. Um, and I'm also talking about the X as well. You look at the let's say you look at the BMW 750, the BMW 750i, or the Mercedes E-Class. Those those say I'm expensive. You want me. That has that type of feeling. The E-Class, the 5 Series. That's where I generally think where the Model S will stand against. Um, but the Model S just it doesn't look expensive enough. It doesn't look like a $140,000 car when the Tri-Motor Plaid comes out. Now I don't know. It looks okay. I like how they blacked out the accents, but I don't know. It just doesn't look like the expensive car it is. Um, Concerning the interior, which we'll move on in a second, um, yeah, it just doesn't look all that expensive. I think it looks really good, but it doesn't look like an expensive vehicle. Now, some people actually might like the Incognito. It doesn't have a body kit, doesn't have any showy things. People might appreciate the Incognito, but that's you. The majority of people spending that much money, is gonna wants the show offness, and Tesla needs to go for the people, for the majority. They maybe do some more subtle upgrades. Probably add like a bit of a bigger spoiler. Probably add like a body kit to it, but it just doesn't look like a performance car at all. A performance sedan, which is supposed to be. Now let's move on to the interior. So I will say the interior looks is a bit of an improvement over the predecessor Model S. You know, it just, I don't know. I like the tablet screen. It looks much better. And honestly, I think it's going to be much better, you know, and the fact that you can put a gaming console, you can play your video games, I mean, that's incredible. But there are a couple of worries. Number one is the steering wheel. I doubt that steering wheel will go into production. Um, I don't know. It looks like it looks like a steering wheel like a concept car steering wheel. And it seems like that's what they're putting in the Roadster. I'm just quoting that because I don't think it will exist in our lifetime. But um, it just I don't know. It looks like a safety hazard. You're doing a U turn or a J turn. You have no like top thing, so there's no top spoke. So you can't really when you try and turn. There's no top spoke, so it could be actually kind of dangerous when you think about it. Another one is the lack of stocks. Now, I heard they're on the steering wheel. For people who have driven like Lamborghinis, like with like the turn signals and the windshield wipers on the steering wheel, I mean, they could probably be like more accustomed to that. I don't mind that. But the biggest thing, the biggest problem I have, is undoubtedly the gear selector. So I heard from an Elon tweet um, from Marquez Brownlee. I was watching his thoughts on the Model S interior. He said Elon said about a using about the Model S guessing where your what gear you in. So essentially, it guesses what's in front of you, what's behind you, and I'm just gonna say that alone is probably gonna be the reason why I don't get it. Um, that is unsafe. Um, that is a terrible way of minimalism. I think Elon took this sense of minimalism too far, and it has to be changed. And I honestly think the government should mandate like an actual gear selector, not in the screen. So yeah, there are some things, and then also the other thing I'm really worried about is Tesla quality. I haven't heard much good things about Tesla quality, about the interiors. Hopefully this new Model S will be a bit of a step up. And all right, so probably one of my favorite things is performance. I always love performance vehicles, really regardless. But let's talk about the performance. So obviously, the Plaid is 0 to 60 in 1.9 seconds and 200 miles an hour. Honestly, I'll believe it when I see it. I know they'll do it. I know they'll eventually do it. But I'll believe it when I see it. Um, and if it does come in, then that makes the new Roadster pointless. Um, so, the performance, I know it's great and all, but performance isn't everything. The performance isn't really everything. And that's just kind of the big misconception. I love the performance. I'm sure they will do really well. But they were able to somehow make a car that performs really well. They somehow made it boring. The interior, it looks great. As much as I love it, it just looks boring. The exterior looks boring. They somehow made a performance car, feel boring. That's probably the biggest reason why I don't like the Model S. They were able to make a car feel boring. Um, and I really hope in the near future, if Tesla refreshes it, they add some more, you know, add some more excitement. They need to inject excitement if they want to bring uh, enthusiasts really over into the brand. Um, if they want keep the technologies and all that stuff, but make it more drivers, especially in the performance line. Um, make it like make it more fast, but also make more like interior. Make it like a better interior, like more exciting. make it exciting, make the performance exciting enough, because they were somehow able to make a performance vehicle seem boring with the looks and the interior, and that's what I don't really like about it. But and there was also one more thing I was gonna say, and personally, what I'm about to say, I'd rather spend more money on a Porsche Taycan instead of a Model S because I want the better driving experience. Now, if there's a car out there that that combines them both, the best technology in the world, some of the best technology in the business, with the best driving experience, then the second I make some money, oh yeah, that's my first choice. So I guess my first choice then would be the Lucid Air. But I don't know when that's gonna come out. I hope it comes out. But so the verdict would be, would I buy it? Like I said, I'm not going to trust the performance numbers yet. If they do really well and they improve upon quality, then that's the first car I'll get. If the Model S improves the quality, and same with the Model X, I would get one, even though I don't really have money right now. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.